So I recently became a mom of three kids, all under the age of 7. And I don't know if I want to have more. I know I don't want to be pregnant again, but I don't know if I want to have more. Does anybody else feel this way? Because like I make really adorable babies. Just going to have to take my word for it. I make really adorable babies. Like they're all just absolutely adorable. My husband and I both have big eyes. And um and all my kids have big eyes. And I don't know about this last one, but the first two definitely have hazel, like light brown eyes. Actually, my middle one has my dark chocolate eyes. But my youngest, like, obviously, he's 2 months old. So we really don't know what eye color it's gonna be. My husband has gray eyes, so that it could go either way. But, like, we make. Sorry, I have a German Shepherd puppy. But like we have really cute kids. They're really, really cute kids. They all look Eastern European. And I know that has not, like, I think all babies, a lot of, like, most babies, that you admitted there's some not so good looking babies out there, but most babies are really cute. Doesn't matter what race, heritage they are. They're cute. But could be my bias. I make really cute kids. And I love being a mom. And I feel insane right now because all throughout this third pregnancy, I was saying, I'm not having another. I'm not having another. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I hate this. I have had just like, there's always something in each pregnancy. Every pregnancy is different. There's just something in each pregnancy that just seems like horrible. Like with my first, I had terrible morning sickness throughout throughout the first trimester. Horrible, smell induced, running to the bathroom to throw up multiple times a day to the point of dry heaving. Had to be put on medication in order to keep anything down. Morning sickness. Second baby, second pregnancy, the fatigue hit me like a train. I was exhausted throughout the first trimester. Like the morning sickness was I was just forced to be a vegetarian. But other than that, it was fine because like we were kind of broke anyway. Like we were broke for the beginning of that pregnancy. We had just moved halfway across the country. So we were broke. So during that pregnancy, during that first trimester, I was, we were eating rice and beans and that was absolutely fine, because I was forced to be a vegetarian anyway. Like anytime I tried to eat meat, I would throw up. So, anything that resembled real meat, I was throwing up. Hot dogs were kind of okay because they didn't really resemble real meat. So it was okay. But like anytime, it was terrible. So that was, but then I had, what was it? I can't remember what it's called, but it's where, like, I couldn't lift. There was a point during the second trimester where, I think the placenta was, placenta previa. I had placenta previa with my second. And so I couldn't lift anything over 20 pounds. And I had a toddler. So that was a nightmare. That was, I couldn't, there were certain things I couldn't do because I had placenta previa. And if I did anything, the placenta would rupture and, either forced, emergency C-section or bye-bye baby. That was stressful, Then this third pregnancy, I was miserable the entire time. The entire time. I was tired. I was exhausted. We were moving. Surprise move. We were moving again. And also, this was like less than 2 years after my previous pregnancy. So, so my pelvic floor was just not in good shape. Um, like it got a butt kicking from, my second baby, and so now my pelvic floor was a mess, and and then I threw my back out packing, and I had to be put on pain meds for that, um, in order to do anything. And of course, the pain meds causes drowsiness. So I was already tired, and then I was drowsy on top of it. It was like layers of tired, and then in pain and discomfort, and just I don't want to ever get pregnant again. But then I look at my adorable third baby and go, "You're growing too fast. I want another." But I don't. But I don't. Like, if I could just have the baby, skip the pregnancy part, like, which is adoption. I could totally do adoption, but I am torn. I am 2 months postpartum. I do not want to be pregnant again, at least not for a very, very long time. Like, at minimum 3 years, so, because I'd like to be out of the diapering stage as well. Because now I have 2 kids in diapers. I'm going to be potty training my middle child at some point soon. My daughter, my oldest, she's finally done with pull-ups, like completely done. She's, she was only wearing them at night, and now she's done. And so she's staying dry most nights. We got the special sheets underneath the regular sheets, but like, she is staying dry. And so finally, we no longer have to buy pull-ups. We finally don't have to do that with her. And now I'm going to be potty training my middle child in a few months. I wanted to wait until he was closer to 3 years old. And now, and it's, I'd like to have a point where we are not in the diapering stage for at least a year. Yeah. So that's my rant. I just want to know, is there anybody else out there who is at this point where they kind of want another baby, but they know logically that's not a right thing to do, and they're just not physically up to it, but there's just something, you make cute kids, and then you look at all your kids and go, I would like another one because they're so cute. But then it's like, whoa, why would I do this to myself?